And we're back. So, I messed up. That's the open. There you go. There you go. So, to celebrate the recent release of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, we decided, you know what? Let's get in a fight over which one is the best Pokemon generation of all time. And we're going to rank the rest of them. So, welcome to the newest episode of SDW.
Super Dario World!
So yes, Pokemon, wow. How long ago did Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, did Diamond and Pearl come out? What was that, like Gen 4?
I think 15 years.
15 years, hot damn. And Pokemon's been around for 25 years?
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. So actually it's been more than 25 years. Whatever.
Pokemon came out in 96, right?
Yeah, and basically there's always been a fight over which one is the best Pokemon generation, all that stuff, because it's fun and people like arguing. But before we get into all that stuff, let me just give you a quick reminder that any comments, questions, or suggestions, you can find me at Super Dario World on YouTube and on Twitch, streaming live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. If you want to send me something privately, you can do that on Instagram at Super Dario World and at Dario SDW. Like, subscribe, join, all that stuff. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out. Eric, do you want anybody to find you somewhere, or you just want them to annoy me?
I love it when they annoy you.
I know. Danny's game clips, you're late. We're late too. Don't worry about it.
We already finished the show.
Wait. If you're saying you're late, as in you're pregnant, then congratulations. Or if you're late to the show, don't worry. Yeah, we're late to the show as well. So I don't know if it's a boy Danny or a girl Danny.
Congrats on the baby.
Yes.
Just in case, right?
Yes. Well, what if they don't want the baby?
Well, I don't know. They seem pretty solemn with that little emoji.
I know. It looks sad. It's one of those things that it's actually concerning. Babies are a good thing.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Anyway, let's get into all this stuff. So we will be talking about, like I said, the rankings of the best Pokemon generations. All right, well, let's see. Bobby Urias has a question here. Favorite Pokemon of all time is on Eric's head.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right, Lizardo. It's actually pretty funny. We were in Japan. He was wearing this beanie. And Japanese people are kind of short. Eric is taller than a normal human.
I'm like a head taller.
Yeah, and he's just sitting terribly here. And so people would walk up to him just like all the way up to his face and be like, Lizardo!
I'd be like, yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
That's what they call me.
Okay, so now
also, it would make me really easy to spot in a crowd.
It did help out. I mean, you were already a head taller than everybody, and now it's a big orange head.
Yep.
Late to the show. Don't worry, we're late too. It's Thanksgiving week. Nobody cares about.
It's chill.
It's
we
Thanksgiving.
take it chill today.
Exactly. We're relaxing. We're cruising along today.
Cruising along, talking some Pokemon.
Exactly. Some might call this, like a lazy topic, but whatever. But okay. So we're gonna first go through every single Pokemon generation, and we're gonna break down some of our favorites in case you don't remember which one it is. Because honestly, I don't remember all of them, and I don't think I even played a few of them. So let's go through them. So
I've played all generations, I believe, at least one of the games from each generation fully.
That's fair.
But I have missed a few of the extras. So let's say I never played Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon, but I have played Sun and Moon, the normal versions.
Okay.
So that sort of stuff.
Off the top of my head, I don't remember Ruby or Sapphire, or Pearl or Diamond. I just don't remember. I remember Black and White 2, X, Y. I haven't played Sun and Moon yet, and then the newest one, Sword and Shield. But all right, let's go through it. So first, we're gonna go Gen 1.
He owns all of them.
I know. I don't know Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl. I don't.
Which I am surprised about.
Right? But it's Christmas season. You gotta wait. Maybe somebody will give it to me as a gift. Which one do I want? Do I want the Diamond? Do I want the Pearl? Which one's better? Diamonds are forever. Anyway, so Gen 1's an easy one. This is Pokemon Blue, Green originally, then became it was red and green. Then in America is Red and Blue, and then Yellow came out. Now Yellow was the very first Pokemon game I ever had, and it was better because you could actually just get all the Pokemon that Ash had. And back then I was like a 5-year-old. And I really wanted to have all the Pokemon that Ash had, so I wanted all the Pokemons on the show. Afterwards, you grow up and you learn that some of them suck. But
it was also by far probably the worst one out of the first original 3 games.
Why? Because you couldn't evolve Pikachu.
Well,
but Pikachu could learn Surf, which is very useful. I guess
they just changed a few of the actual encounters in the game, and they actually made it easier.
Oh well. All right, so that's Gen 1. The starters are they're pretty iconic, let's say. Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle. The Legendaries are pretty simple. Mewtwo, who had a movie made out of him. You got Articuno, Moltres, Zapdos. So
they added Missigno.
Who? Oh yeah, Missigno, the one that you could actually get all the freaking rare candies and stuff, and you break the game basically.
The one that's basically just a glitch.
Yeah.
But they made it a Pokemon.
Okay. Crystal was the game changer. We'll get to Crystal eventually. So, Gen 1, if you have to pick your absolute favorite, what would you like? Because there's some solids here. I love Ninetales, but there's a newer Ninetales that I like better.
Alolan Ninetales is way better than original.
I love Arcanine's design. I was a big fan of Rapidash, so I'm picking the fire ones, by the way. Kabutops, to me, is top tier.
I love Kabutops. I hate that it sucks.
Yes. Jolteon is one of my all-time favorites. Lapras. Gyarados is fun. So
I love Lapras. I hate that it sucks.
Lapras is the best Pokemon to have for the Elite Four.
I mean, yeah, it's good for literally just lands, but
no, you can take down pretty much most of the Elite Four with Lapras. I really like Golduck's design. The problem is that Golduck sucks.
Golduck should have been a Psychic Water.
Yes.
We all know it.
Yes, it wasn't. And Nidoking's pretty cool. Who else do we got here that's a solid gen? The birds are fun.
Alolan Raichu is way better than regular Raichu.
Yeah. Marowak.
I love the Alakazam line.
Yeah, the Marowak here. The story is so... it's heartbreaking.
I also like Alolan Marowak better.
Really?
You never seen it?
I probably have.
Yeah, it's badass.
Okay. And then, of course, we got maybe the most beautiful Pokemon out there in the debate, Dragonair. So the whole Dragonite line.
Dragonair, one of the most beautiful Pokemon, turning into Barney, the guy from that dragon from Dragon Tales.
All right, Bobby erased the cheat code that got you 100 Master Balls and then collected them all. Yep. Yeah. It was stupid, honestly. But once you figured it out, the game wasn't really that much fun. I did the rare candy thing. So overall, it
can't catch them all. Mew is like a glitch Pokemon.
Yeah. So overall, I think it's a pretty solid gen. If we're going just on design and how useful they are, let's say it has some, let's say, flaws. Like
I will say probably like the most controversial take. Probably half of the Gen 1 sucks.
There's a lot of you mean design wise or usefulness wise?
I'll say both.
Okay,
but honestly, like, when was the last time you thought of Paris?
Never.
When was the last time you thought of Cloyster? Tangela.
Cloyster, I thought of him recently. Tangela, never cared. But let's say, for example, like, it's Scyther. I think about him all the time.
Yeah.
Taurus. Taurus is a solid Pokemon.
Taurus is a fantastic Pokemon. I love Taurus.
Yeah, the problem is that everybody argues that Milk Tank is better.
Well, it is because it kicks... Gen 2 Miltank whips your ass.
Yeah, unfortunately. So it's a solid gen. The issue here, I think, is that it was kind of broken when it originally came out. Like, if you had the psychics just obliterated everybody because they didn't really have any, let's say, natural enemies. Because even the ghost line, the Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar, they're poison, so they were affected by psychics.
And not just that. Gen 1 literally had it so that ghost types didn't affect psychics.
Yeah.
They were supposed to be super effective, but the game was so poorly made, it was actually unaffected.
Yes.
And also, there weren't any ghost attacks like we know them now. There used to be only, I think Lick was the only damaging attack. It was, other than that, it was Nightshade, which does a set amount of damage. It was, what else? Was Curse, which does a set amount of damage.
And hurts you too?
Yeah. So there wasn't any, like, actually anything you could hit him with.
Yes.
Like a Shadow Ball.
So it had some issues. Again, I love the design, but clearly the Pokemon has its flaws.
Which Pokemon would you argue has had the most longevity out of Gen 1?
What do you mean? Pikachu?
I think it's been Charizard.
Define longevity.
Been featured more?
I think it's
Like-
Pikachu. Because Pikachu appeared in the first Smash Brothers.
And Charizard appeared in Brawl.
Okay, but we're talking longevity.
All right, but Charizard was also one of the starters that they give you in Gen 6.
Okay.
Charizard is also the main Gigantamax Pokemon for the champion in this last generation.
Okay, so we're talking within the Pokemon games.
I'm just saying, which one do you think they've milked the most out of in the games?
I don't know. All right, let's see.
Charizard is always the one he brings up.
Danny wants you to make Pokemon noises whenever possible. So, Pika Pika.
What was the Jinx noise?
Fucking Jinx. Oh, but yeah. I'll have to think about that.
Because also Ash, whenever he has like a big fight, he's bringing out the Charizard.
Listen, I think. All right. The fan favorite is probably
Greninja.
Charizard, but the
fan favorite is Greninja.
But the face of the franchise is Pikachu. So,
but I mean that. I don't know.
So I think longevity was a really stupid thing to try to gauge here.
Well, I think honestly, there's actually a sleeper pick here.
A sleeper pick.
Yeah, and it's Gengar.
Really?
Think about Gengar.
He appears in the opening.
And not just that, he has a Mega Evolution in Gen 6.
Okay.
He has a Gigantamax form in Gen 8.
Which also Charizard has. Charizard has both of those things.
I know. So, he's kind of like been around with all that.
But Gengar's never been like a starter or a...
Oh, no, but I mean, that's why it's more of a sleeper. It stays in the shadows like Gengar.
He might have been there the whole time. Anyway, so that's Gen 1. Moving on to Gen 2. Here we have the starters, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile. The legendaries are the three...
Oh, we didn't talk about the starters in Gen 1.
Oh, you want to talk about the starters? Let's talk about the starters. Well, there's Bulbasaur, who I don't think I've ever picked ever.
I have.
Actually, I did pick him once in Leaf Green. Then there's Charmander, who's the coolest, and Squirtle, who's probably, the most useful.
The most useful
is Bulbasaur.
The
right?
most useful is Bulbasaur.
Yeah, if you pick your Bulbasaur, you're playing on easy mode.
But the game's already easy as piss, so why would you do that?
Yeah, so you gotta go Charmander, because that's, first off, the coolest looking. And have you ever seen the debate between Charizard and Blastoise? It's a video. I think Ernie showed it to you. And he's like, Charizard, how difficult it is to be out of all the Pokemon that are out there, like hundreds and thousands of them, how difficult it is to be the best one. And Blastoise is like, well, what do you mean? Like the coolest, the most powerful one, the best one overall,
Most popular.
And Blastoise is like, you're a fire type and you're literally telling a water type that you are the most powerful and you're the best one? Yes. Like, explain it to me. How? What makes you the best Pokemon all the time? Well, for starters, I'm a dragon. That's like, you're not a dragon. I'm a dragon. Okay,
I'm totally a dragon.
You're fire flying. Like, no. Like, all right, what do I look like? You're like a flying lizard. You just described a dragon. So
also, Mega Charizard, both of them, I believe, lose their water weakness.
Yeah, awesome. So it's actually pretty cool.
Well, one of them loses it because he turns into an actual dragon.
Well, of course.
And the other, Charizard Y, I believe, his ability makes
the sun something. Yeah. I remember it like scorches everything.
It weakens water.
It's so hot. But okay, so starters. I think it's a solid trio of starters. All reptiles, by the way. Well, actually, no. One's an amphibian, I think. Is Bulbasaur an amphibian?
Is a turtle a reptile?
Yeah.
I guess.
But I think Bulbasaur is a frog, and a frog is an amphibian.
Bulbasaur is a frog.
Okay.
It's a bullfrog, right?
I think so. So it's 2 reptiles and a frog. I think that's a very solid way to start the whole Pokemon adventure.
I think Smash Brothers got it right. And, with Pokemon Trainer, I think the cutest one... So, to me, the way I rank starters is the first evolution has to be the cutest.
Okay.
The second one has to be cool and sort of getting somewhere.
All right.
And then the third one has to be badass.
Of course.
So it has to be cute, then, evolving, getting somewhere.
Yeah.
And then badass.
So
the cutest, I believe, is Squirtle.
When he puts on those sunglasses and goes into submission.
Oh, he's adorable.
That's fantastic.
Love Squirtle.
Hysterical, yeah.
Plus, turtles are funny because they get into like their shell and they start spinning. It's funny.
Yeah. War Turtle is the ugliest.
I hate War Turtle with all
It's the
my
worst.
being.
It's the worst teenager phase out of all of them.
Yeah.
So
a lot of people don't like Charmeleon. I can see why, because he gets red and it's kind of weird, but I always liked him.
Yeah.
Especially because of Dark Charmeleon from the card games.
Uh-huh.
That was a badass card.
Yep.
And I think my favorite middle evolution is Ivysaur. Because it's like Bulbasaur, but it's getting somewhere.
Yeah.
It's starting to bloom, and I'm like, ooh. Plus, it's starting to like stand up, and I'm like, ooh, he's evolving. He's going to turn cool.
It's got like fangs.
And then he turns into an ugly bastard.
Yeah. A big, slow, ugly bastard.
Same thing with Blastoise. At least he has guns.
I mean, you could argue that Venusaur has like a big-ass gun. Like a big-ass fire gun. Oh, like sun gun.
Would you rather have 2 cannons or a flat?
I'd rather have 2 cannons. Yeah.
And
then you got a dragon.
And then you got a fire dragon with Charizard. So
easy.
I would, yeah, that,
hands down. It's like
the final evolution trumps everything else.
Yes,
Like,
agreed.
When you're talking about the starters.
So that would be the best starter overall. Next, we have actually a legit conversation.
What's your favorite legendary?
Of Gen 1? Shit.
Not counting the Ultra.
Okay,
Like,
so
not
no
Mewtwo.
no
and- or
Mewtwo.
Mew.
How about like proto legendaries, like Dragonite? Does that count?
Well, there's only one pseudo legendary.
What? Which one?
Dragonite.
Okay, so but does it count? So we're talking about the birds.
Yeah.
All right.
And Gen 1 would be just the birds.
I'm a Zapdos guy, because he whoops all the other two, because they're flying.
Articuno also beats it.
Yeah, but Zapdos is faster.
Are you sure? I don't know the stats. I think Zapdos is the most competitive. I just like Articuno's design better.
Articuno is pretty elegant. Zapdos looks badass.
Like I look at its sprite. It looks very like something you would see on like a Regal, you know, kind of like a what do you call it?
I get it. No, like
Like a shield?
I would totally put that Pokemon like in my flag or something. But Zapdos is badass.
Zapdos looks like it's made out of paper mache.
You're made out of paper mache, and
God, I wish.
there is no shelter from the storm, you bastard. All right, similar question. Best Eeveelution.
It's Jolteon.
All right, easy peasy. We agreed. Finally.
Although best Eeveelution, it's Eevee.
No, but-
All right, but what's your favorite non-starter, non-legendary from Gen 1?
All right, it's really rough. Because again, I love,
rough. I get it. Arcanine.
Arcanine is really good. The issue that I've had with Arcanine is that it doesn't evolve unless you use a Firestone, and
Yeah, it's.
I'm not particular to that. Scyther,
I'm
Scyther.
not a huge fan of 2-stage evolution only. Like I
Yes.
like 3-stage. It's just
Again,
cooler.
but again,
I
similar.
like 3-stage and a Mega.
That's pretty cool.
Like the more evolutions, the better.
Just keep me working.
I love anime.
Keep me earning it.
I love Super Saiyan 4.
So I love Taurus and I love Scyther, but again, same issue. They don't evolve.
Yes, it does.
Wait, Taurus doesn't evolve?
Scyther does.
But we're talking Gen 1.
Well, okay, but
I mean, eventually. So, oh man.
like most of the ones that don't evolve here evolve at one point.
Yeah, but I'm talking about...
We'll talk about that in Gen 4.
Yeah. Lapras is also pretty solid. But if I have to pick one, just design or usefulness?
Nah, go with your gut. Like in the real world, you can have a Pokemon.
If I can have
Just your favorite. Just your favorite.
If I can keep a Pokemon, it would be Jolteon.
Well, no, because keep that would imply like you only want to keep a Golem because it's like too cumbersome, or a Gyarados because you need a leg.
Like for example, I would love to have a Scyther, but Scyther can't use Fly. It's like, what's even the point? So for usefulness, I'll probably just grab a Dragonite so I can get somewhere really, really fast.
No, but let's just go with favorite.
Well, favorite, man.
Mine's easy. Mine's Gengar.
Gengar likes to follow you around in your shadow.
Oh no, I mean just in general. I just love Gengar. I love that line.
Oh, so no wonder you were saying it's the sleeper pick.
Well, I think
it's the sleeper pick.
it's the sleeper pick because you know it has the same. They give him the same things they give him Charizard. You know.
You're fucking dick.
Plus, I think he's available in like almost every game.
Really?
Actually, fun fact: do you know which is the most available Pokemon in all games?
Let me think.
It's in that list.
Let me think.
People shouldn't be surprised we're lingering this much on Gen 1.
Yes, man. Is it gonna be Rattata?
Nope.
Pidgey?
Nope. You got one more.
Let me see. I think I've had an Abra in every single game. Is it a water? Is it a water one? Damn. Oh, Eevee.
Nope.
What?
It's Magnemite.
Really?
Magnemite you can catch in every single game, I believe.
But you also get an Eevee in every single game.
No, you don't.
Which one?
Gen 5, you don't get an Eevee.
That's fucking disgusting. No, you know what? No wonder I didn't play it.
You did.
I did?
Black and White.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Black and White has its own unique Pokedex, which I love. And I
Stupid.
wish more games did that.
If I have to pick one, I really love Kabutops too.
Problem is it sucks.
Usefulness. Damn, this is difficult. You know what? Arcanine. Because you can write it, and I want to write it.
Sure. If I had like top 3, I'd go.
It also reminds me of Ryoga.
Yeah. Gengar, Alakazam, and
Ho-Ho's Johto. We'll get into
technically he shows up in the first episode of Pokemon.
that. Yeah.
Gengar, Alakazam, and maybe then probably Arcanine.
Fair enough. All right, let's move on.
Always hated the Machamp line.
Yeah, they're too humanoid. Anyway, moving on. People Ash saw is one of the first episodes.
The very first one.
Oh yeah. So, here we go. Gen 2. This is the one that has Chikorita, Totodile, Cyndaquil as the starters. The legendaries are the three cats or dogs or whatever. Raikou,
The
Entei,
3 legendary beasts.
Suicune. The super legendaries are Lugia and Ho-Ho. And let's see, the Eevees are Umbreon and Espeon, and the proto legendaries is Tyranitar. So
Pseudo legendary.
whatever, it doesn't matter.
So this is the first gen where all of the starters are monotypes. So the final evolutions are just pure typing.
Yes.
I do believe in terms of gameplay, Typhlosion is the easiest and best overall.
Mm-hmm.
Because Feraligatr is mainly a physical attacker,
Wait.
and water is a special in Gen 2.
Wait. We're going to break this down the way that you broke it down. So we're talking Totodile, Cyndaquil, Chikorita.
Who's the cutest?
Yes.
I hate you.
Because Totodile has, I remember the show, he has a lot of personality.
I know, but Chikorita's so cute. I look at it. It's cute.
Listen, Chikorita is the ugly little sister of Bailiff, and you know it.
But sometimes ugly little duckling is cute. Plus, look at a Cyndaquil's eye.
I know.
It's so adorable.
This thing's getting rough. Like, the other one's pretty easy. Ugh, Toad, wow, you can get that out of here.
Yeah, this one's like, aw.
Yeah.
Plus, its flames go down when it's like shy.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
I'm gonna go with Cyndaquil.
You're gonna
Give
go
me
with
that
Cyndaquil? I'm a Totodile guy. I like Totodile.
He's cute. He's
I like
cute.
his personality. I like how he just bites things random, like ah. So I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Now, second stage. What was the requirement for second stage? It has to be going somewhere.
It has
right?
to be going somewhere. It has to be getting cool.
All right. So here.
All right.
Easy. Crocodile's
out. Crocodile's out.
Easy. It's between Kalava and Bayleaf. Bayleaf is like it's Bayleaf is like
Bayleaf
is
should have been the final.
I agree.
Just make it bigger. It's beautiful.
Yes, Bayleaf.
I love Bayleaf.
It's like one of those things where you see a girl and puberty hits her, you're like, God damn, that's a hottie. But yeah,
Kulava looks so edgy and cool though.
it looks like he's actually grown up. Like he's like, I'm gonna be scavenging.
Yeah,
and setting stuff on fire.
Like Cyndaquil's like starting to get his thing going. So it's not as much of a stomp. It's not as clear in this one. I will give it to Bayleaf though.
Yes, I agree because it looks like it could be the all the way. They just kind of like
It looks incredible.
they just kind of like flowers at the end. I don't know why.
Well, I get
don't
it.
know
It's
why.
blooming into a final thing.
It's still stupid. So
Meganium,
out.
bottom of the...
yeah, so it's between Typhlosion and Feraligatr.
And to me, it's Typhlosion.
I'm going for Alligator.
I hate the arm things.
Maybe.
Like the patches. I hate him.
I don't really care about the patch. I like that he's a big, angry alligator. Like, "Arr, I'm
Look,
gonna get ya."
I've had a Feraligatr. It's all right. I like the Typhlosion. I love its sprite. It's go ah.
Yeah. It's interesting. The Typhlosion. I think the Typhlosion line is the steadiest. It's progressive. It's nice. It's solidly in the medium.
Yeah.
Chikorita's up and down, and Feraligatr is like up, down, up. So I think
up, down, up. The
other one's
down, up, down.
Yeah.
Cyndaquil just constantly great.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Cyndaquil line.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Feraligatr line. So here we get introduced to a bunch of very interesting Pokemon. First, one of my favorites, all-time favorites, Houndoom. Umbreon is my all-time favorite Pokemon. All-time favorite. Just if I could have one as a pet, I would have Umbreon as a pet. And so that's my all-time favorite. Love it. Love Umbreon. We have the Mareep line, which is solid.
Have you seen Mega Ampharos?
Yes.
It is glorious.
Glorious.
It's just Ampharos with long-ass flowing hair.
Yes.
I love it.
You have the Pokemon that was banned from competition, which is Skarmory.
It wasn't banned. It was just Uber.
Well, I think they don't let it use it in competition. You have Tyranitar, which is epic. And so
they did something in this gen which I wish they would have kept doing. They kind of kept doing it in Gen 3, which was the pseudo-legendary doesn't always have to be dragon.
Yes.
Like Tyranitar, rock dark. Which makes sense. They introduced the dark type in this gen because Psychic was broken.
Yes.
So they made the pseudo-legendary dark.
They need to balance stuff out. Balance it.
In terms of who's my favorite this gen, obviously it's Umbreon.
Oh, they also upgraded a bunch of older Pokemon. So, for example, Crobat. That makes that line particularly very interesting because Golbat is like, why the hell am I gonna ever have a Golbat? But with a Crobat's super fast.
Yeah,
it's an extremely useful Pokemon.
Awesome Pokemon.
Yeah.
The problem with this gen is they introduce a lot of baby Pokemon.
Well, they introduced babies. They extended the original lines, so they added a lot of babies.
Yeah, you now have Steelix and Scizor.
Yeah,
you know, for
Elekid,
evolutions.
Magby, and stuff like that.
Yeah, those just go down.
Yeah, so
that's no good.
It makes it easier to get certain Pokemon, I guess.
They also added my favorite one of the Hitmon line.
Really, Hitmontop.
Yeah,
I guess I like Hitmonlee, but I don't know. 3 legs freaks me out. And they actually also added the baby there, the Tyrogue. So overall, if you have to pick, well, let's do this. Legendaries. Who you picking? Like the ultimate Ho-Ho or Lugia? You a Ho-Ho guy or you a Lugia guy?
I love the Lugia movie. Pokemon 2000.
Yeah, because he's fighting all the other 3 birds.
Yeah, and that's cool.
Yeah, of course.
But I hate the hands on the wings. I hate it.
Dude, you know, Lugia gets a lot of play. Like, Lugia has like 2 movies that are just about Lugia. Like, The Power of Us is also about Lugia.
Look, it has a really cool face. I love its like little mask thing it has. It makes it look super like mysterious.
Yeah,
but it has a really cool silhouette.
But the thing is like Ho-Ho is like the Pokemon from the very first episode. It's supposed to be like its journey's supposed to be tied to Ash in a very important way. And it doesn't. Even Selby has a movie. Ho-Ho doesn't have his own movie.
Not that I know.
No.
I mean, Ho-Ho, what I like about it is that it feels ancient.
Yes.
Like, it does. It has that whole, like...
It's magic.
I can see legends being created around it and stuff. It literally created the legendary...
The rainbow.
No, the 3 legendary beasts.
Okay.
So, he literally revived them, and it's a theory that they're the 3 Eevees. I'll go with Ho-Ho, probably.
Of course, you go with a guy who can reincarnate you as a stronger animal. Of course.
It's just, I don't know. I hate the wing hands. I hate it. I guess you could argue that it flies because it's psychic.
Maybe. I don't know, but
it's not a stomp. I like them both. But
yeah,
I'd go with Ho-Ho probably.
I agree. Ho-Ho. The dogs. Raikou, if it wasn't for the stupid cloud thing, would be way cooler because it's just the big fluffy thing that really annoys me.
I would go. Probably
Suicune's the one that gets the most play here too.
Well, Suicune is the face of Pokemon Crystal.
Yeah.
I would probably go with Entei.
Really?
It's the one that looks most like a fluffy dog.
Yeah, like a big fluffy dog.
Plus, I like his movie too, even though it's not really him.
Yeah, the unknown one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Suicune.
Yeah. Fair enough. It's the elegant. It's the most elegant.
Yeah, it's elegant. I don't like that it gets so much play, but I'm gonna go with Suicune.
I hate it's shiny. It's pink.
It's stupid.
Looks ugly.
Stupid. So, favorite Eevee?
Oh, this is also the generation that introduced shinies.
Shinies.
Yeah, because it introduced color.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, if you have to pick Espeon or Umbreon?
Oh, get the fuck out of here. next question. I'm not even gonna dignify that answer.
You know.
I'd rather keep it.
I'm done. I'm walking out.
I can't work like this.
All right. So out of all the other rest, which one do you think? Which one do you say is your favorite? We already specified. We were very specific with some of them. And which one would be your favorite overall?
Oh, it's Umbreon. Don't.
No. The Eevees don't count. The Legendaries don't count. The starters don't count.
Okay.
So which would be your favorite Pokemon introduced in this generation?
Umbreon's not a legendary or a...
We already said the Eevees don't count.
Oh, Eevees don't count?
No.
Oh. I would go with Ampharos. I believe.
Interesting.
Honestly, this gen is kind of weak.
Yeah, I agree. It has some shiny spots, but overall, it's let's just say not as badass.
And no, I think
it's all the babies.
Smaller, and they use a lot of Kanto Pokemon in the second game. They just add more to it.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't really want to do, like, a whole new Pokedex yet. They were still figuring out what to do with the franchise.
Mm-hmm. So, it's a little weak. But, I'm picking Houndoom. I love Houndoom.
Houndoom's cool.
Houndoom.
Oh, I love his Mega.
Yes, the Hound from Hell. Anyway, that's Gen 2.
Kingdra was also really OP this gen.
Yes,
because
definitely.
Water Dragon, it removed the ice weakness, so it made it only weak to Dragon because there was no Fairy.
Interesting. Yeah. All right, next we have Gen 3, and so this is the one with what's the name? Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip. All right. The legendaries here are Deoxys, Rayquaza. What's the name of this ground dude? Groudon? No.
Yep.
Groudon. And
Kyogre. Latios and Latia. They really start expanding the legendaries here.
And then there's these three dudes who I don't think I've ever seen before. I'm pretty sure
it's the Reggies.
I'm pretty sure I did not play this generation.
It's Regirock, Regice, and Registeel.
Okay. And let me see. Starters to me is pretty easy. And it's a solid thing all the way through, and it's gonna be the Grass Raptor, because I'm not a big fan of fighting types in general, and I remember I just hated Blaziken because he beat Charizard, and it was complete and total bullshit.
I mean, it was bullshit that Charizard beat Blastoise the previous episode, but
I agree. Yeah,
it shouldn't even gotten to that point.
Yeah, but still,
yeah,
pisses me off.
Yeah, but I mean. Okay, so we got to go with the breakdown. Though.
Okay,
who's
so
the cutest?
Cutest, all right. You got Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip.
The least cute there is Trico.
Okay.
Trico's like a cool. He's trying to be cool, you know.
It's like he does the thing. Oh yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm too cool for this.
I'm too cool for this stuff.
He's the tsundere. Torchic is adorable.
Okay.
And Mudkip is adorable.
Torchic also looks delicious.
It's probably already half cooked. It probably smells delicious.
Exactly. It probably smells fantastic. It's walking around like a chicken nugget. Smells fantastic. So which one would you say?
Out of the three, I would probably go Torchic.
Okay. And then
Mudkip. It's close.
Okay.
Is more legendary than Mew?
Who's more legendary than Mew? It doesn't matter. Continue.
Yeah. Mew is classified as a mythical, not a legendary. Let's see. The mid-evolution, this is the easiest money I ever made in my life, and it's Grovyle.
Grovyle?
Yeah.
Okay, easy. It's a grass raptor. What more do you want?
Amazing.
Yes.
I adore it. It was awesome in the anime. I hate Combusken with all of my being.
Why?
Just look at it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I thought you had a better argument, but okay, no, that's a solid one.
Do you have eyes?
Are you stupid?
It is the definition of that ugly, like, in-between awkward puberty face, because both ends are cool.
Okay.
It's just that transition, it doesn't...
I don't like Blaziken. I'm not a Blaziken guy.
I don't adore Blaziken.
I don't like humanoid Pokemons. I have issues with them.
You like Mewtwo.
Mewtwo is not a humanoid.
Mewtwo is very humanoid.
He's like a raptor.
It's a cat.
He's a raptor.
It's a cat.
It's a cat raptor. Anyway, continue.
You also like Scyther.
Scyther is a praying mantis. What the fuck are you talking about?
It also...
He's literally a praying mantis.
And it looks humanoid.
But it's a praying mantis, but praying mantis aren't humanoid. They're bugoid.
Oh, it doesn't matter because humans are animals.
You're a fucking animal.
I'm the man. And Swampert, I think he's cool. Oh no, what's his name?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Didn't play it.
The middle Mudkip one. I actually don't hate. It's Marshtomp.
Okay.
I don't hate Marshtomp. It's cool, but Grovyle is just way better.
Yeah.
And for the final one, I think actually Grovyle is a little bit cooler than Sceptile. Mm-hmm. But Sceptile is still like top tier.
Yes. It's similar to what happened with the Bayleaf line. And you know what? It's a pattern with all the grass. The middle one looks like it's going somewhere.
Tends to be the coolest.
Yeah, it's like they don't know how to figure it out.
Well, no, once we get to Gen 6, that's not going to be the case.
Of course not. Well, now here we get introduced to a bunch of very interesting Pokemon. For example, this is Swallow.
Swallow.
Swallow. It's a really cool flying type. We have the electric dog whose name I don't remember.
Manectric.
This
actually it's Manectric.
Manectric.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because he has an electric mane.
Yeah, you get introduced to the Pokemon that everybody wants to bang, which is really weird.
Gardevoir, babe.
Gardevoir.
I would say
the shark one. The one that I was really impressed with was the ground dragon firefly thing. What's his name? Flygon. And this stupid dinosaur that this should have been the evolution of Bayleaf. Like this
Tropius is amazing and he sucks balls.
Really? And then you also get the other one that people argue they're the most beautiful Pokemon out there.
Melodic is amazing. It has amazing defense. Plus it has the cool thing of, evolving from the really ugly one.
Yeah. You have the Salamence. It's pretty cool.
Salamence, which is a cooler Dragonite.
Metagross.
Metagross.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Salamence is a cooler Dragonite.
Yeah. But the other two of the line are just disgusting. They're ugly.
The first one's okay. The middle one is like, what happened there?
Yeah, like a
I guess it sort of became an egg and then just sort of like came. I don't know.
Okay, so I don't have that much of an opinion on this one here, but what would you say is you already said your starter would be
Grovyle.
Okay.
Or
so the Legendaries. I have no idea about these three dudes. Steel, Ice.
I like the
Rock.
Reggies in terms of their lore. They're basically golems who all like follow a specific one that gives them orders. I've never really cared for Latios and Latias. I'm gonna be a basic bitch. It's Rayquaza.
Okay, interesting. So,
yeah.
All right.
Although I think Deoxys is actually not a mythic. It's a legendary. I've always enjoyed the Deoxys Rayquaza rivalry because it looks so weird.
Yeah, a big dragon versus like an alien.
Yeah, and it's also the dragon's like the good guy.
Yeah.
You don't usually see like the big guy being the good guy against like the evil little guy.
It's interesting.
And I like the transformations Deoxys has. But simply because I have more experience with Rayquaza, I'll go with that one.
Okay.
Kyogre's also really cool.
What is the best of all the other ones? What's the best Pokemon for this generation, or your favorite?
I think this generation overall is just the most solid Pokedex.
Okay.
I think it has the fewest duds.
I don't think it has a baby anywhere. Oh, it's fucking Slacking. I hate that guy. Because
Slacking is actually strong enough to count as a pseudo-legendary. Because pseudo-legendaries, I think, have a base stat total of like 500 and up.
Well, Slacking is so strong that they had to nerf him massively and make him like a trunt.
It's not a nerf. That's the design. That's why it's not a pseudo-legendary.
Yeah.
But it's strong enough to be one. It's just... It doesn't attack for...
Yeah, it's lazy. It's like it hits you so hard it takes a nap. It literally puts himself to sleep. He hit you so hard.
I think it can't fly. Mew, I think learns every move in the game.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a Mew.
Me neither, but I think that's its thing that it can learn like every TM and HM.
Okay, so
this one's tough. There's a lot of Pokemon. Like every time I play this gen,
this is Ruby Sapphire.
Yeah, and Alpha.
And you have that really dumb rule where you only can play Pokemon from that generation, right?
Yeah, which I love.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna pick a pseudo legendary. Although, which one of the two do you like better?
Of the pseudos?
Yeah.
Which would be the Salamence or the Metagross?
Yeah.
Salamence.
I think I like the Metagross better.
Really? Why?
I just think it's a cooler overall line. Steel Psychic is an interesting typing.
I guess.
It's a tank. Like, you can see that fucker's heavy and it hits hard.
Well, yeah, but I like flying. Yeah. I mean, as a type, I generally like flying Pokemon.
I mean, it just makes it 4 times weak to ice, but...
I think it's because I don't like fighting the fighting type, and flying's always had an advantage against them. And I don't think I've ever seen I think I've only ever seen one fighting flying, which is Hawlucha or something.
Yeah.
Which is freaking...
That Pokemon's awesome.
It's fucking awesome. But yeah, I think that might be it.
And they appropriate our culture, man.
They appropriate our culture, man.
Okay, so I think the Pokemon with most longevity is Gardevoir.
Okay.
I think that's been the one that, like, it keeps coming back, and they give it new stuff. They gave it a Mega. They gave it an alternate form in the next gen. Mm-hmm. With the male form being Gallade, who has an awesome Mega. I always loved Shiftry, the Grass Dark, but I never used it because I always used Trico.
Is this the Grass Dark?
No.
This one?
This one.
Oh, yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I love it. Mightyana's really cool, but it's just dark.
It's a crappy Houndoom. It's like a nerfed Houndoom.
It's your Team Rocket Pokemon. Mm-hmm. Roselia, I like its evolution in the next game. I love Flygon, I love Altaria.
The cat one, I forget its name.
I don't think it's a cat. It's Absol.
What is it then?
I don't know.
'Cause it looks like a cat.
It's just
it looks like a very angry cat.
Well, it's an edgelord. It's Absol. It's very cool. It's pure dark. I don't like pure typings that much.
Okay.
Shoot, I'm probably gonna go Gardevoir.
Gardevoir? All right.
Because they also made it Psychic Fairy, which is just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's not fair. Anyway, moving on. Gen 4, which is the one that came out. Just, brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. The starters, I don't really know. Because, again, I didn't play this one. So, what's the turtle dude?
Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup.
Okay.
So, of course, the cutest one is Piplup.
Piplup, of course. It's a penguin. Penguins are adorable. All right.
This one's... I don't love Chimchar. I think the little flame on his head is a little weird, but eh.
Uh-huh.
And Turtwig, he looks alright. There's just been a better turtle starter in the past, which is Squirtle.
Yes.
So I would go easy Piplup. He's got it seems like he's got a little bow tie. That's cute.
Okay. Here they repeated firefighting, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But in my opinion, they did it better.
Okay, why?
Because it's a monkey.
That makes a lot more sense than a fucking bird.
Yeah, monkeys have,
Actually, they really, like, that made no sense. It should have been fire flying, but they didn't.
Well, I think they based it off of, like, a lot of starters, they base them off, like, old Japanese legends and stuff.
I guess. All right. And, what's the third guy?
Which one?
The third guy. Like, this guy. What's his name?
You mean the middle evolution?
Yeah, the middle evolution of the third guy.
Honestly, the water line for me just falls off a cliff.
Really?
Well, Empoleon is cool, the final one.
Uh-huh.
But it's going up against Torterra and Infernape.
Okay.
So, Water Steel is a cool typing. I actually really love what they did with the typings of the starters in this one.
Because they balance each other out, right?
Yeah, they gave a weakness and a strength to both sides.
Okay, so
in their final evolution, which makes sense. Mm-hmm. Because it's like...
You're evolving to fight somebody.
Yeah, the fire type has been getting his ass kicked by the water type, so now he gets a typing that makes it strong against it.
Okay.
I think it's neat.
It's interesting.
So fighting can beat the water.
Yes.
Middle evolution, I think they're all kind of lame. I would go with Monferno. Just because it's starting to look like Infernape.
Uh-huh.
And I might give a spoiler here, but Infernape is my favorite starter overall.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Or my favorite fire starter.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think it looks awesome. It has like armor, it has the flame on its head. In the anime, it's awesome. It's super good in the game.
Really?
Yeah. It's super fast. I love it.
Okay.
But Torterra is also pretty damn cool. I just hate the little thing it has on its face. Like that little black thing.
Yeah, like a beak.
Yeah, it looks weird. Why does he have that?
I don't know.
But I love the bonsai tree in its back. It's a cool design. I just love Infernape.
Yeah, this generation looks pretty small. Like I don't think I've ever seen this dinosaur one before.
Rampardos?
Yeah, looks really cool.
I think that's the fossil. Could be.
And this one introduced a bunch of badasses. For example, this guy, the ground dragon,
Garchomp. Still 4 times too weak to ice, but
it's still a badass.
It's super fast too.
Lucario.
So this gen has they kind of wanted to keep balancing some old Pokemon and bringing them like up to snuff. So you see a lot of evolutions from Gen 1 actually.
Yeah, the Electabuzz and Magmar.
And Tangela, and Rhyhorn, and Lickitung, and Magneton, and Togekiss.
Really? Where is Togekiss?
Alright, it's right next to Magmortar.
Really? That one?
Yeah.
They gave it wings?
It's the 3rd evolution of Togepi, and it's incredible.
Really?
It is an incredible...
What's its type?
Well, in that game, it was normal flying.
Okay.
But its stats are, like, ridiculous.
Alright.
But now they made it fairy flying.
Ooh, that's dangerous typing.
It is... Actually, it obliterates Garchomp.
Really?
Garchomp is dragon ground against fairy flying.
Yeah.
Literally cannot touch it.
Yeah. With anything.
Ground doesn't touch flying. Dragon doesn't touch fairy.
Damn. They also introduced 2 Eevees. Glaceon and the grass one that I don't remember.
Yeah, for some reason, a lot of people want to fuck Glaceon.
People are weird, man. People are weird.
Which, I mean, you know, fair enough, but the Pokemon you really want to fuck this gen is Lopunny.
Who the fuck is Lopunny?
This one. Come on.
Ah, you're a fucking weirdo.
Ah, come on, look at her.
You're a weird guy,
Actually,
man.
my Lopunny is the Pokemon I used to beat Cynthia's Garchomp in this gen.
Really?
Yeah. She had a crit with a Ice Punch.
Damn. Alright.
It's pretty damn clutch.
I just don't know where to go from there. Do you think it's the bangs?
Maybe. No, yeah. It's gotta be the...
Listen, humans are weird, man. Humans are weird.
Well, that's why I went with Lopunny. Because there's no debate.
You're weird. Legendaries.
Well, if you had to pick between the two...
What's the name of the legendaries? These 2.
They started really having a lot of legendaries here.
Yeah.
And they...
Like, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10?
No,
this is like the god?
I think after Giratina, they're all mythical.
Okay.
So... Favorite evolution between the two, I would go Leafeon. Because I think it's more unique than
Glaceon is just like, hey, you know what? We kind of fucked up with Vaporeon, so let's get a do-over here.
Well, also, with each evolution, they started adding... each evolution has a specific stat that they're the best at. So, Jolteon is the fastest. Vaporeon was the
defense,
best...
I think.
Was the best HP.
No,
it's the best HP.
Umbreon has defense.
Umbreon has special defense.
It's a tank.
Flareon has the best attack, which is why it sucked, because there was no fire attacks. Vaporeon had the best HP, and I think the best physical defense was Leafeon. And then Glaceon shared special attack with
Flareon?
Espeon.
Okay.
They had to start sharing at one point.
Yeah, because there's too many of them.
But I like Leafeon. I picked Infernape, so I needed a grass type.
That makes sense.
I also love in this generation. Oh shoot! This generation has a lot of really like good highlights.
Okay. Like the sand hippo, which is super clever.
That's actually one of my least favorites.
You don't like hippos?
I'm not a big fan of hippos. They hate humans.
That is true, but yeah, whatever.
Why am I getting a call? Hang on. I'm getting called by Scam Likely.
Damn.
I hate that guy.
He's so annoying.
Always calls.
Oh, all the time. Every day.
Out of the legendaries, oh my... Giratina.
Giratina?
Yeah.
Which one is it?
To the right.
This one?
To the right.
This one?
No, to the left. That one.
Alright, so it's like a weird centipede dragon thing?
It's Dragon Ghost, I think.
Interesting. Right.
It also has a nightmare form that's different. But my favorite, if we include mythicals, is by far Darkrai.
Which one is it?
All the way to the right.
This one?
Yeah. Darkrai is my favorite mythical overall.
Is this the one where Ash got cheated and he had to fight against one of these guys?
Yeah.
All right.
And then against the Latios.
which is fair. All right, let's move on. Gen 5.
Wait. You didn't pick overall favorite.
Oh, okay, overall
without
favorite.
starters or legendaries. Oh, so the pseudo legendary in this gen was.
It has to be Garchomp, right?
Yeah, it's Garchomp. I'm just wondering why it's all the way up there.
I don't know.
Garchomp might be my favorite pseudo legendary overall too.
It's an interesting typing.
And it's just an amazing Pokemon.
Yeah.
And it has a Mega, which is just what the fuck.
It's like, fuck you.
Favorite overall though?
Yeah.
Which one?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Lucario also came out of this gen, became really popular, was in Smash.
Yeah, because I haven't played it that much. I haven't played this one, so I'm just going to go Pokemon that I've used in another gen, Garchomp.
But we weren't counting pseudos.
Oh, fuck, then I'll go Lucario.
Really?
Well, I don't know any of these guys.
Alright, I mean, it's fine.
I never, like, I like the way this dinosaur looks, but I don't think he's appeared in any other game.
I don't think he's that good either.
Really? But he looks cool.
He's pretty cool. I just think his typing is not great.
Anyway, you?
Actually, shoot. Luxray is amazing.
What's Luxray?
The electric one up there.
Which
on
one?
The left.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's an amazing line. Gallade, I love Gallade too. The Garchomp alternate evolution. No, not the Garchomp, the Gardevoir alternate.
That?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the male Gardevoir.
Gotcha.
But I really love Weavile.
What the hell's Weavile? Is it this guy?
To the right. All the way to the right.
This guy?
Yeah, it's Sneasel's evolution.
Interesting.
So it actually made Sneasel
useful.
Like an awesome Pokemon. It's super fast. It's Dark Ice, which is a super useful typing.
Yeah. You can fuck up some of the most dangerous types. You can fuck up Psychic. You can fuck up Dragon.
Yeah.
Flying.
So right. I really, really love Weavile. I really love Roserade too. There's just not that many unique Pokemon. There's more like previous evolutions.
Okay. So
Gliscor is also awesome, but I would probably go with Weavile.
All right, next.
Or Togekiss.
We got Gen 5, which is the one with... What the fuck is this? I forget its name.
Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott.
Oshawott.
So it's weird that they started with a Mythic in this one.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this thing?
Okay, there's another gen where they used an entirely unique Pokedex, which is why there's so many.
Mm-hmm.
And... I guess, spoiler for overall, this is my favorite Pokedex.
Okay.
Just overall.
All right.
Because when I played Black and White and the sequel...
Let's just start with the starters.
Well, with Black and White and the sequel, there were so many Pokemon I wanted to use.
Okay.
From this gen, and I literally had enough to fill up 2 playthroughs.
Yes.
The biggest issue with this gen is that it has the worst starters overall.
Really?
In my opinion.
Okay.
Because the best starter objectively is Tepig.
Why?
Because
it's another firefighting, right?
It's at this point where we got the third firefighting in a row, and everybody was like, "Nah," because it should have been fire ground, right? It's a pig.
Dude, it could have been fire or anything. I don't know why they love fucking firefighting. It's stupid. Maybe it's because of the pun. It's a firefighter. I don't know.
But for my first playthrough, I went with Oshawott.
I did too, because I like Samurott. I like how it looks like it's turning into a samurai.
I love the middle evolution of Oshawott too, but I don't adore Samurott. I don't like that it goes back to go. I don't like when it seems like they devolve. And to me, once you start, if you're bipedal, you don't go for, quadruped.
You're a weird guy.
Why would you go quadruped?
Because it's so heavy and so muscular that it has to go.
I don't have that problem.
Sure.
I'll say the first 3 starters overall, they're cute. Like all 3 of them, they're cute. The middle fire evolution is disgusting.
The pig with the leotard?
I think it's Pignite.
I don't know.
God, it looks like it has tits. Right?
It does, doesn't it?
It looks like a drag queen.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I like the second Oshawott better. Just the Snivy line is very uninspired to me.
Yeah.
It's just a snake getting bigger.
And losing its legs.
Which is devolving.
It's really weird. So, I'm the otter guy. I like otters. I like samurais. So to me it was a pretty easy choice for this one.
Yeah, for my for black and white one, I went with Oshawott, and for the second one, I went with Snivy.
They introduced a bunch of very interesting Pokemon here. The leopard is pretty cool.
They have some of my favorite in here.
This rock guy whose name I do not remember.
Gigalith.
The
Excadrill.
One
of my favorite overall, Crocodile.
I
adore that Pokemon.
A sand crocodile. This guy, this bug might be my favorite bug. I don't remember his name.
Scented. No, that's the.
Doesn't matter.
It's a centipede.
Yeah.
I love Whimsicott.
This guy?
No, this one.
Okay.
Like, it's got, like, amazing defense. Reuniclus is one of my favorite Pokemon. Right below that one.
This one?
Yeah.
All right. They introduced who else? This guy. I forget his name. He's the other dragon. What's his fucking name?
Haxorus. He's actually not a pseudo-legendary.
Really? Yeah. Interesting.
Chandelure, I love it. Ghost Fire.
I like the polar bear, even though it's got, like all the mucus coming out of its mouth.
Yeah.
The three-headed dragon is cool as fuck.
Hydreigon, B-Sharp.
This bird.
Two to the left.
What, this one?
No, one more.
This one?
Yeah, B-Sharp.
B-Sharp. That's like Steel Dark, right?
Steel Dark, yes.
It's like a knight.
It's fucking awesome.
It's like a knight made out of like all metal. It's really cool. And this bird, I forget its name. Names are not my thing.
Braviary, I believe.
So they introduced a bunch of really badass looking Pokemon.
Dude, Volcarona.
What's Volcarona?
The Firebug.
This one?
That one, yeah. It's got an awesome name.
Yeah, it does. This thing here also looks like it's gonna rob you. So
the Zoroark is actually a really cool Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has an ability where if you have him, okay, when it comes out,
yeah,
it actually looks like it's a different Pokemon.
Okay.
So it copies the appearance of, I think, the first Pokemon in your party. So let's say you have a Pikachu.
I remember. So let's say you were attacking it with, I don't know, like a ground attack. It's not gonna affect it as much.
Yeah, you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna hit an electric with a ground attack.
Easy money.
But it just does neutral damage, and it's like, what the hell? And then it undoes the illusion.
Interesting. So yeah, solid gen.
I really love Musharna too. It's fucking cool.
So again, it's a progress. I got a little piece of wood. I got a big piece of metal. And I got two pieces of metal.
No, this one.
What, this one?
Yeah.
What the hell's that?
Musharna.
What is it?
It's basically like a dream fetus. It's a psychic.
I'm moving on. I hate psychics. So, you have to pick a favorite from this generation?
Oh, this is the hardest one yet for me.
Legendaries, I picked the black one. I forget its name.
Zekrom?
Yep.
So, the Legendaries are interesting in this gen. You have the genies. Let's just ignore those.
Mm-hmm.
These three are actually based off of the Three Musketeers.
Interesting.
Yeah. So there's like there's the old veteran.
Yeah.
Who's kind of the de facto leader. There's the kind of, the guy who's, I'll defend everybody, but he's kind of brash and yada yada. And then there's a vain, one. And
Porthos, and Aramis.
Yeah. And then there's the fourth one who's kind of like the up and comer.
Yeah.
And this one's the mythical, who actually has an evolution.
Interesting. What's the evolution?
He has like a mythical form.
Okay.
So I kind of like that lore. He's kind of trying to join them.
Yeah. Like, I want to be a part of the crew.
And in terms of design, I mean, I actually really like the grass one.
Okay.
Looks really cool.
Yeah.
Qrim is also cool. It has the mechanic where he fuses with either Zekrom or Reshiram. This one's kind of hard. I'm gonna go. Zekrom is pretty cool. I think it's a Dragon Electric.
Interesting. I just remember that I picked white specifically because that was the one on the cover.
Which is, I think, the one you fight, not the one you have, right?
I found that out the hard way.
Yeah. I always found that really confusing. I actually don't remember what game I played.
Really?
I know I used him.
Okay.
Against the final guy. So does that mean I had Pokemon Black?
I think so.
Yeah?
I think so.
Because they're backwards in the cover.
Yeah,
It's confusing.
I got bamboozled.
It was confusing.
Very confusing.
Oh man, in terms of design, I kind of want to go with the grass one.
All right, pick the grass one. And
Yeah, I'll go with the grass
And
one.
for the generation overall, what the hell is going on?
Alright. I know, it's over there.
Oh,
They're just leaving. So in this gen, you see a couple of, let's say, alternate takes on Gen 1 Pokemon.
do it faster, because we're kind of running late.
Oh, don't be a bitch.
You're being a bitch. Just pick one. It's not that hard.
Let's see.
You want to pick the crocodile? Just pick the crocodile.
I think I'd go with Reuniclus or Crocodile.
Okay.
One of the two.
Solid. Solid.
And then maybe Chandelure.
Chandelore's pretty cool. I think that Chandelure is, to me, the most unique one out of all of them. I just don't like that it's not an animal, but whatever. Doesn't matter.
It's a ghost.
I know.
It's like a spirit.
I know. Just it annoys me. Anyway, moving on. Gen 6. We have the one with Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie as starters. Let me get that right.
And the most popular Pokemon of all time.
Greninja?
Yeah?
Cool. The legendaries here are Cernius and Yveltal. Is that how you say that?
Yveltal, although if you're based, you will call it Yveltal.
Yveltal. And they introduced maybe my favorite Pokemon of the later half of the generations, the big-ass T-Rex. Tyrantrum. Design-wise, I think, at least.
Tyrantrum is awesome.
It's fucking epic. Like, I don't know, the other ones, they kind of forgot about the fossils or whatever? Or they just...
No, they still have fossils.
But they don't really use them that much. Anyway,
I mean, these, honestly, both of them are not great Pokemon because they both have quad weaknesses.
I said cool looking.
Yeah.
Alright, so this generation introduces a bunch of really interesting things.
It's very small.
Yes. But, for example...
They added Mega Evolution.
They added, let's say, Talonflame, which is one of the coolest birds ever. It's basically a phoenix.
Second coolest, in my opinion.
Who's the number one?
Well, we'll get to it in
Okay.
Gen 8.
They introduced a fire lion, which is cool.
Which is fire normal.
Yeah, it was really weird. Go-Goat just looks kind of cool. Honedge.
I love the Aegis line.
Yes, it's a steel ghost, which is epic.
I love Malamar too. It's Psychic Dark.
Yes,
and
the
it
squid.
has the coolest evolution method of all.
What's the evolution method?
So
you need to flip
the 3DS on its head for when it levels up at a certain level, which is clever as all hell.
The Squirtle and Dragondill, I don't know, but it's like Poison Dragon.
It's a cool typing. I just don't like him. I love Sylveon.
It looks, design is ugly, but it's pretty cool what it useful. Again, I already mentioned the big T-Rex. Helios is useful.
Heliolisk, I don't like that it's normal.
Really?
Why would you do it?
Yeah, it looks like it should be like ground or electric. Or ground electric, but whatever.
Or just electric.
Sylveon, which is the newest Eeveelution.
And at this point, the strongest.
Yeah. Hawlucha.
That fucker busted as hell.
Yeah. Flying and fighting, which is not fucking fair. Goodra is useful, but the design is just, it's a little bit lacking.
Goodra is actually the only pseudo-legendary this gen.
I know. And Noivern.
Noivern should have been a pseudo-legendary.
Noivern is
amazing.
Fucking epic. So they add on a bunch of heavyweights. Even Pangaro, I don't really care for him because, again, fighting. But they added a lot of heavyweights in this generation. It's a pretty solid generation.
There's a lot of really cool, but
yeah,
there's just
and there's
not that many new ones.
But there's like Pokemon that are really hard to take down. Like, for example, like Aegislash, really hard to take
with
down.
With a shield form, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, it's a cool mechanic.
Exactly.
Trevenant is actually really cool too.
Trevenant,
the ghost grass.
Yeah. So I think it's a pretty they added mostly like strong stuff because the other ones they added a bunch of babies. They had a bunch of like weaker stuff. Here they went heavyweight.
Yeah, but I mean you still have stuff like Aromatisse and Slurpuff, and it's like
yeah, but you gotta balance it out.
Dedenne.
that is a useless piece of shit.
That is that's the Pikachu clone of the.
So if you gotta pick, first off, X, Y, or Z.
There's no Z.
This is the Xenagard.
Oh, so you're going legendaries.
Yes. X, Y, or Z.
I think I like Zygarde. It has multiple forms. Its final, like 100% form is really cool.
It's a snake.
And the other two, they're all right. I find the Y Eagle weird. Xerneas is cool. But
yeah.
I like Zygarde.
Okay, starters. Who you picking?
Course.
You got Chespin, Fennekin, and Freaky. Freaky.
Yeah. Out of the first three, I think the cutest one is Chespin.
Yes, like a little otter thing.
I think we have a Gen 1 situation here.
Here is where we got screwed over because everybody thought that Chespin was going to be ground grass, and that would have been an epic combo. I mean, epic combo.
I mean, we've had that before.
But for a starter.
Torterra.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Well, the point is...
What do you think is the typing that is strong against fire?
I don't remember that.
That's why
I didn't play that generation because it was stupid. And here's where they double down on kicking your ass, right? So
this one, the starters are double strong.
Yeah. So it's like I'm not just gonna beat you. I'm gonna fucking humiliate you.
I'm gonna
destroy ya. So you actually need to build a team around the rival's strongest Pokemon. So Chespin, I agree, is the cutest.
Fennekin is pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
It's a fox.
Froakie is a little uninspired.
I don't like frogs.
I like frog ninjas.
I like ninjas.
So we're gonna get somewhere with that.
Yeah.
We have a Gen 1 situation here, in my opinion.
Okay.
I think each line has one of the coolest ones because Middle Evolution for Chespin sucks balls.
Yes.
It may be top 10 ugliest Pokemon.
Okay.
I hate it.
That's insulting. That's very hurtful. Okay.
It's worse than Pignite. And that's a low bar.
Yeah.
Braixen, I think, looks awesome. It's starting to get somewhere with its theming of the Fire Witch.
Mm-hmm.
It's got like the little wand on its tail. It's starting to get cool. To me, it's the coolest one.
Okay.
Because Frogadier, it's getting there, but I don't know. There's just what's that cloud thing it's got? I don't know.
If it wasn't for the cloud, if it were like a scarf.
It's gonna get to the cool scarf, but it's not there. It's not there yet. It's an awkward middle.
So Braixen next.
Of course, it's Greninja.
Okay.
Greninja might be objectively the best design for a starter.
Okay.
Like it's just insane.
Yeah, it's currently the most popular Pokemon out there, right?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It's a frog ninja.
I don't get it.
Do you see its scarf? It's its tongue. It's brilliant.
I don't get it.
Its eyes are fierce. It has an Ash Greninja form.
Listen.
It throws water shurikens. It's a water dark, which is a cool typing.
I just don't get it. Like, I get it, but I don't get it. I get why it's cool. I just don't get why it's the most popular one.
Chestnut is alright. It's a vast improvement from the middle one.
It's a tank.
But, I just don't even think about Chestnut that much.
I guess.
And Delphox, I don't think they stuck the landing.
No, looks really weird.
I feel like they should have done something better with the coat, or maybe given it like a witch hat.
I think it could have been cool if they went something similar to Digimon Tamers.
With Renamon.
Yeah, something closer.
Renamon
to that
would be the best starter.
Oh, by far.
Yeah.
All right. So, favorite Pokemon of this generation, not including Legendaries for starters.
Really like Sylveon. Really love.
Sylveon is very useful.
Aegislash is awesome. Talonflame is awesome too.
Yeah, it's a fucking phoenix.
I think it's a falcon. Isn't it?
It's a phoenix.
Just because a firebird, it's not a phoenix.
If
it dies, it dies. If he dies, he dies.
Listen, I've never killed it, so I don't know.
I think I'll go with Talonflame.
Talonflame. Interesting pick.
Awesome. I actually really love my first team that I had in X and Y before I had my game stolen.
Mm-hmm.
Which was Greninja, Talonflame, Sylveon, Tyrantrum, Aegislash, and Noivern.
Noivern's solid.
Noivern's awesome.
Yeah.
But honestly, the fact that it's not a pseudo-legendary kind of brings it down for me.
Really?
A little bit. It's like It's like, oh, you're not as strong as you should be.
If I'm going design-wise, I'm going Tyrantrum. That's easy. But Noivern is solid. He's very, very useful.
Yeah.
I'm going Noivern. Just because overall, if I have to use him, like, because again, Tyrantrum, I have him because I have a T-Rex.
Noivern is awesome.
But Noivern's extremely useful. So
I wish it had like a middle stage evolution.
Yes.
Yeah.
It also. I think that's why it's not a pseudo. But anyway, moving on. Gen 6.
Actually,
I don't know, Gen 7.
Actually, what's your favorite Mega from this gen?
Mega. Well, I'm a Charizard Y guy. I like Charizard with where he just becomes like a cooler looking Charizard. Not when he switches to Dragon.
Okay, so you don't like the dark blue Charizard?
No, I like the orange one.
Mega Ampharos is really cool. He's funny.
Yes.
Mega Gardevoir and Mega Gallade are awesome too. I like Mega Gallade. He becomes a knight.
I didn't love Mega Mewtwo, because you get two options.
I like the Mega Mewtwo where he becomes like Frieza
Yeah.
with a big head. I think that one looks awesome.
Where he's like, I'm not only a psychic, I am a super psychic.
My brain got bigger.
Bigger.
He looks kind of like a Xenomorph.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah, I really like that Mewtwo. It's like he fuses with Mew, becomes Mew and a half.
And so, man, what's another Mega that came out from here? The Blastoise thing where they add the other cannon to its back.
He made the one big cannon. That's cool.
And the pan cannons. But yeah, overall, I'm going Charizard Y.
There's also Mega Zizor.
Because it's useful to build a team around. Like if you have Mega Charizard, Talonflame goes up, Pyroar goes up, freaking Delphox goes up. It's a team. It's a team builder, let's say.
I mean, you don't want to have a monotype team, but yeah. I don't know. Mega Gengar is also really cool.
Yes.
I'll go with Mega Gallade.
Okay, because the sword.
Have you seen Mega Gallade?
Let me see.
Yeah, it's.
I might have. Mega Glade.
Yeah.
Alright, Mega Glade. Yeah, looks
Look
pretty
at
cool.
it.
Yeah,
It's
looks
awesome.
pretty cool. Alright.
He gets a cape. You get a cape, you're cool.
That's it. That's the requirement.
If you have a cape, you're a cool guy.
There you go, so people can see it.
Yeah.
All
Mega
right.
Gardevoir gets like a big ass dress. It's a cool line.
Alright, interesting. Let's move on to Gen 7. This is the one with Rowlet, Litten, and Poplio, which is basically an owl, a cat, and a seal. This is a rough gen.
It's
For starters.
It's rough because I like all three of them.
Really?
I do.
Well, there's a firefighting cat here.
No, it's
not.
not.
Is it fire? Is it Fire Dark?
It's Fire Dark.
Which makes no fucking sense.
No, it's because he's a heel. That's literally a thing. He's a pro wrestler.
I know,
But he's a heel.
But he should have been fighting then.
No, because he's dark.
This is the one that makes sense for it to be fighting.
No, he's dark. He's not fighting because he's a pro wrestler. It's not real.
Go fuck
It's
yourself.
actually really clever.
I like the owl here. I like the owl line. I'm not. The seal just looks weak.
It's
looks
the strongest one.
but it looks weak.
I mean, I don't know.
It looks weak. I mean, look at it. It's like scrawny arms, like the scrawniest arms I've
Because
ever
it's a special
seen.
attacker.
It's a dancer. It's like really the scrawny arms.
It's water fairy. It obliterates.
I don't like fairies.
You don't know. I mean, look. I like Decidueye the best.
Okay. Let's see. Sidgewai is that guy.
Yeah.
Boom.
Like-
It looks really cool. It's got like a hood.
Plus, he has like the thing where he pulls out the arrows.
Yeah. Honestly, it's like to me it's an easy pick. It's the owls. The owl's the best.
I think the coolest middle evolution is Torracat.
Mm-hmm.
Because Dartrix looks.
This is the one that with Alola and all that stuff. This is Sun and Moon. So let's begin with the legendaries. The fire, the Sun Lion or the Moon Bat.
Well, we also have the pick of the Ultra Beasts.
But pick with those too.
All right.
And honestly, I don't know where the Ultra Beasts are. Is it these
they're-
three? No.
No, Ultra Beasts are like after Lunala, like all those. They're meant to look weird.
Yeah. Too weird.
They are alien. They're actually not Pokemon. I like Lunala better.
Okay. I think I also went with Moon. So, they introduced a bunch of very interesting Pokemon here. First off, of the starters, which one would you pick?
I picked Decidueye because
Okay.
I like the typing. Ghost, grass.
Mm-hmm.
And also, he just looks really cool.
Yeah.
But if I were to... I'm going to actually do a playthrough soon enough again. And I'm going to pick probably Poplio.
Interesting because you're saying it's the strongest.
Well, it's Water Fairy. It's a good typing. Just
Yeah. Here, they introduced a bunch of interesting Pokemon. Like, for example, Lickirock.
Lycanroc. Yeah,
There you go.
With its different evolutions.
Mudsdale.
Mudsdale is amazing.
It's an amazing fucking Pokemon. I loved him.
I love Salazzle too.
Or Salazzle.
It's the...
Oh, there you go. Salazzle, yes.
It only evolves if it's a female.
That's freaking crazy.
And it's fire poison.
Yes.
It's a cool typing.
Mm-hmm. Very convenient.
Also, one of the Pokemon people want to fuck the most.
People are weird, man.
I mean, I don't know.
Golisopod is one of my favorite new Pokemons. Like,
I
that
love
thing
it.
is a tank.
I love it. It just has a really shit ability.
What's the ability? Because I remember that I really liked its ability.
No, it's I think if it gets hit,
It runs away. If it goes under 50%,
if it goes under
away.
50%, it switches back.
But you know why? Because he has an attack that if it's the first attack that he does, it makes like a massive amount of damage, and it has like a really high percentage hit.
Yeah,
So,
it's a good Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a great Pokemon. I love him.
I actually really like Palisand, the
sandcastle.
the sandcastle
Yeah.
ghost. I like it when they do silly stuff with the ghost types.
Yeah.
Also, Mimikyu.
Mimikyu.
Like a ghost Pokemon that's so ugly and just wants to be loved, so it pretends to be Pikachu.
Yeah. And here they introduced maybe the most beautiful Pokemon of all time, the Alolan Bullpix and the Alolan Ninetales.
Yeah.
Look at those two. Beautiful. Beautiful.
So majestic.
So beautiful, so majestic. Look
Also,
at those
the
two.
ugly ass Alolan Duck Trio.
Where is the Alolan Duck Trio?
All the way to the right.
Oh, they gave him a win. The Alolan Muck's not good. Marowak does look pretty cool. I'll give you to.
I like Alolan Muck better than regular Muck.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It looks more toxic.
He does look more toxic. Alolan Sandra looks okay. And the Alolan Raichu, like it's surfing, it does look pretty cool.
I find it weird that it's called Sandshrew still.
Zeraora is also pretty cool.
I really like Zeraora. It looks more like a Digimon.
Definitely. Yes, now you say it. Blastophilon, I have no idea what it is.
It's an Ultra Beast.
Okay.
So actually, let's go. Which of the Ultra Beasts do you like best?
All right, so tell me which one are the Ultra
All
Beasts.
right, give me the mouse.
Because I don't remember them.
So it's Nihilego.
Uh-huh. Because I remember that this one was like a rough game to play.
Yeah, Buzzwole, Pheromosa, this one. This is technically like the ultimate Pokemon.
Okay.
This is the mythical. These two are Ultra Beasts. This is actually an evolution of it. Ultra Beast. I don't think this one's an Ultra Beast. So yeah.
Okay, so if that's an Ultra Beast, I would go with Zeraora.
No, it's not.
And, oh man.
I would personally go with this one and its evolution.
Okay.
Naganadel.
Naganadel. I like...
Pheromosa's also alright.
I like Kartana.
Alright. It's very spiky.
Yeah.
It's like an origami
Like,
thing.
I'll stab you. This one is also pretty cool, Como.
That one's the pseudo-legendary.
It's cool.
I thought you didn't like fighting types.
But it looks cool.
Well, it's dragon fighting.
Yeah. These two also look cool. Null, Silvani.
Yeah, type Null. It's actually like a sort of like a Frankenstein Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's actually my least favorite pseudo-legendary.
Really?
Yeah, Como.
Interesting.
Overall, though, which one would you say is your favorite?
Of this generation?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Not counting Alolans.
Okay, so not counting Alolan Ninetales?
No.
Golisopod. Love Golisopod.
Really?
Yeah. He's extremely useful. Great starter.
I might go with either Mudsdale or Salazzle.
Oh, but excellent picks. You can't go wrong.
Although, one that's really cool is Vikavolt.
Really?
Although, it's extremely slow and it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
So it starts to Grubbin, which is alright. Then it turns into like a little bus.
Yeah?
So it's Electric Bug.
Yeah.
So interesting typing. And then it turns to Vikavolt. And you're like, oh shit, this thing must zoom. It's slow as piss.
That suck.
Yeah.
To me, I like Lycanroc, Salazzle, Mudsdale, and Golisopod, but I'm going with Golisopod. Like, I think I've used them the most.
I think I used Mudsdale the most because even in that game, that's the Pokemon you ride. for running. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next, Gen 8, the last fucking generation.
So far.
Yes. We have here the starters are Grookey, I forget the names, Scarvony, and Sobble.
So here we have maybe my least favorite final evolution for a starter.
Is it the Sobble?
Yeah.
Massively disappointing.
It is disgusting.
Massively. You know, this generation, I was super disappointed for many reasons, but the most disappointing thing is that I have to admit that the coolest one is the grass one. And I don't like monkeys. I don't like monkeys, but so the coolest out of all of these is the grass line, and I hate it.
I think Cinderace is okay. I just don't like the soccer gimmick.
Yeah. Well, one is basically Donkey Kong. He's a drummer. He's a
I don't
rock
like his
star,
colors, but
he's a drummer. It looks cool.
it's Donkey Kong. It's cool.
Well, the other one's just the bunny is a soccer player,
Who's
and
super fast.
and then the lizard is James Bond.
I hate it.
Because they made him like a really weird skinny James Bond.
It is disgusting. He looks like the bad guy from Monsters Inc.
Yes.
I hate it.
But less cool.
Yeah.
So, man, this generation was kind of rough in many ways.
But there's a lot of really cool Pokemon.
For example, they introduced maybe the coolest flying bird.
I'm going to say the coolest one, which
Corviknight,
is Corviknight.
which is with dark steel. No, Steel flying, which is not
Awesome.
fair.
Well, it loses its ground weakness.
Yeah, I like Thievul. Thievul's pretty cool.
Feels alright.
Dreadnought, Colossal. This fucking grass
Colossal.
pluck, the freaking octopus that punches the shit out of you is fantastic.
I love Grimmsnarl.
Grimmsnarl, which
That
is
one's Dark Fairy.
Dark Fairy is an interesting combination. The Sandaconda is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I
love Frostmoth, the ice bug.
Yes, the evolution for Meowth is also pretty cool. It's like steel normal. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the Galarian form.
Yeah. They added, well, these are the legendaries.
They added a Galarian Rapidash, which I don't love.
No, they made it look like a unicorn. Stupid. Here they have also the fossils, like the giant mammoth thing, and this I don't remember what it is, but it looks really weird.
Well, no, the fossils in this game, the way they work is there's two of them, or I think there's four, and you get to combine these two with these two in different ways.
Uh-huh.
So that's why from this one to that one,
Yeah,
they have different heads and different bodies because they're meant to. It's like it's science gone wrong.
Yeah.
There's also a really cool one, which is Phalanx is it called? Yeah, Phalanx. It's a line of bugs doing a phalanx formation.
Yeah.
It's clever.
Yeah. And this is Duraludon. That was pretty cool.
The Steel
That's the
Dragon,
one
I think.
That's the one that turns into a building, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
Glastier, Spectrier, those are pretty cool. Calyrex.
I think those are from the DLC.
Really?
Yeah.
But they look cool. And then you have a whole bunch of like new forms for a bunch of the old ones. Some of them get like Gigamax. Some of them just the alternate forms. Like the alternate Articuno looks epic.
Gigantamax.
That's not a Gigantamax.
No, you said Gigamax.
This is the Galarian form. Gigantamax. Okay, so Galarian form Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. All three look super cool. Unfortunately, the least cool one is Zapdos.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I
Like,
love Articuno, and Moltres
looks
badass.
Yeah, let me see where the Articuno is. Yeah, these two look badass. Like, seriously badass. The Gigantamax Meowth looks really weird.
I hate it. Gigantamax Pikachu, I like that they went back to Fat Pikachu.
Yeah.
That's literally its design.
The Galarian Slowking's actually pretty cool.
Slowking has had some weird... He has had a weird life, man.
Yeah. So here we go, the Galarian Rapidash, which is just not... It doesn't hold a candle to it.
Nah.
They tried to do the same thing they did with Ninetales, it just didn't work at
Ponyta
all.
looks like it has like freaking... What's that called? You eat it at a fair? You know, candy.
Apple?
No.
Cotton candy?
Cotton candy, yeah.
Yeah. It's not... Venusaur looks ugly.
But it always has.
Yeah.
Charizard looks actually not that great.
Farfetch'd, they just gave him a bigger stick. Basically.
Dude, Surfetch'd in this generation is amazing.
Yeah, but I mean, like the different. There you go, Surfetch.
It's amazing.
Surfetch is pretty cool.
Like one of the best Pokemon.
But here it's like
Centiskorch is also awesome.
Yes, I agree. This might be my second favorite bug type. There's
Man.
also there's a water Bolthound. This is actually a pretty popular one too.
I like it. It's cool.
It's electric
It's
dog.
neat.
There's a fucking there's a water type that's ground steel. That's just a pain in the ass to kill.
How is it a water type then?
Well, I mean, it's in the water. It's like it's a fish, but it's ground steel, and it's like impossible to fucking kill because you want to hit it with electricity, but you can't, and it's always kicking your ass. It might be of a different gen. If I find it, doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Doesn't
Also,
matter.
really like Toxtricity, Poison Electric.
Yes. So, which one would you pick as the favorite starter here?
I don't love any of them. If I was gonna play the game again, I would pick Scorbunny.
Scarbunny? Fair. I'd go with the Grookey.
I went with the Grookey in my first playthrough. It's alright.
Yeah, I went with the stupid Sobble, and I hated it.
I always look at the final evolution beforehand.
I like being surprised, and this wasn't a pleasant surprise.
Game Freak are not known for happy surprises.
Yeah. What do you want? What would you pick for the sword or shield?
I like Sword better. I like Sashion.
Yes. Agreed.
Um,
Because the other one's got his face there. It's going to get his ass kicked. Eternatus, I was not impressed.
Eternatus?
Whatever.
Actually, one of my favorite pseudo-legendaries is in this gen, which is Dragapult.
With this one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dragapult is awesome. Ghost Dragon.
Yeah.
He's a jet.
It's very difficult to fucking take him down.
It's awesome.
Yeah. So,
And I like pseudo-legendaries that don't necessarily look the toughest. You know?
yeah.
Like
But they whoop ya.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So if you have to pick favorite,
Well, we haven't talked about the Gigantamaxes.
fuck the Gigantamaxes. They just look bigger.
No, they changed their Dynamax is bigger. Gigantamax changes their design.
Whatever. Look, you got here's your Gengar. You can talk about your fucking Gengar.
Well, it's one of the cooler ones.
Whatever.
I like Gigantamax Eevee looking fluffy. Gigantamax Sentis Scorch is amazing.
Yeah.
Toxtricity, Salaconda, Colossal. That one is just a bigger Colossal.
Yeah.
Corviknight is also really cool. It turns red.
Blastoise is basically a ship.
Rillaboom has a big ass drum set.
Charizard's got like fire wings.
I don't like Gigantamax Charizard. Gigantamax Gardevoir is actually really fucking clever.
Where is it?
That one?
This one?
No, you were up left.
Up left.
Yeah,
that one.
Because he's even an even bigger pile of trash.
It's got a ship in there.
Yeah.
That's a big ass pile of trash. Snorlax doesn't make any sense, really.
I think it's like he's literally been asleep so long he became an island.
This is the one that I like. Like they turn into like a big ass building.
My favorite one would be Grimmsnarl though.
Yes.
He looks like a JoJo stand. It's just it's great. I love it.
Yes. So, favorite Pokemon.
In this generation,
By the way, Spectrier and Glastrier are cooler than Rapidash in the hair.
well, I think it's the mythical.
They're cooler. Anyway,
It's also DLC Pokemon, so that shouldn't count.
whatever.
Favorite one in this gen? Ooh, Corviknight is amazing. Sentis Scorch is amazing. Grimmsnarl is amazing. My favorite one would be like Dragapult, but that's a pseudo. I'll go with Grimmsnarl. It's the most unique.
Grimmsnarl's pretty unique.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. I love Corviknight though. Corviknight's just
Also, Grimmsnarl brings the idea of like fairy doesn't have to mean like cute.
or good.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of really evil shit with fairies.
Yes. So we've gone through every single Pokemon generation. We mentioned some of the highlights, some of the lowlights, rankings. Which do you say is the bottom generation? Like the
In terms of Pokedex?
yes, in terms of Pokedex. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be like moving around here. What the hell is this?
I don't know.
I don't know. All right, so we're moving around. You can see them. Look at them. Look with your eyes.
No, I'm looking with my heart.
That's the worst way you could do it.
Probably Johto.
Johto's the weakest one.
Either that one or Gen 7.
Gen 7.
Because this one does have a lot more fluff, and it doesn't have that many like amazing ones like Gen 6.
Mm-hmm.
Or like Johto, for example, has things like like Umbreon, Scizor, Tyranitar, some of my all-time favorites, Ampharos. But it does have also a lot of fluff. It introduces the babies, which are like, whatever. But I think Gen 7 has fewer highs.
Okay. It's also a small generation, I think.
Yeah.
So Gen 7 all the way at the bottom.
I think Gen 7 closely followed by Johto.
Okay, so it's Gen 7, Gen 2.
Then Kalos, which is Gen 6.
Okay.
Just for size. Then I'd probably go Gen 8.
Okay.
Actually, no, Gen 8, let's put it below Kalos.
Okay. Probably should be writing this down.
Nah, fuck it. Who cares?
Alright.
Then we're in the top 4, right?
Yep.
Number 1 is Gen 5. Number 2 is Gen 3. Number 3 is Gen 1. Number 4 is Gen 4.
Alright, so number 1 is this one.
Yeah, that would be my number 1 overall.
Number 2?
Number 2 would be Hoenn, so Gen 3.
Okay. That one?
Yeah, I think so. Those two are my favorites.
Okay.
So they could go either way. I might even give it to Gen 3 because it has the best starters. And then I would go Gen 1 and then Gen 4.
Okay, so say it again, all of them. In order.
5, 3,
5, 3,
4, and 1.
4, 1. Okay. Listen. You're stupid and I hate you. No. I can't say a lot about Gen 3 and 4, because, again, I don't think I played them. From the ones that I did play, I think my... I really like Gen 6. Gen 6, like I said, added a lot of heavyweights. I don't know why you put it so low.
Well... because there's not a lot of variety there. It's like, I feel like most parties are going to look the same.
Like, I think it's just, it adds, like, it might not have a lot of variety, but there's a lot of high quality.
It's also the worst game.
That's the problem. I agree, it's a terrible game, but it's high quality Pokemon.
There's a lot of really good stuff.
So it's like, if you go percentage-wise, the percentage of good Pokemon here, it goes pretty high. So I really like this one. Like, I might go Gen 6.
It's not at the bottom?
Well, like my number 1.
Okay, number 1, Gen 6. All right.
Yeah. Number 2 is just, I'm voting with my heart. I'm going to go with Gen 1. Then...
didn't you say it was the last place you should vote from?
I don't care. Gen 2 would probably then be my number 3.
Go with your heart.
Because it got Umbreon. Gen 3 and Gen 4, I didn't really play them, so I'm skipping those. And so then it would be between... what is it? I'm missing this one.
5 and 7 and 8.
I'd go... this one doesn't really have much special going on to it. It's got 4, that's good. But no. So I'd go...
cool starters.
5, 8, 7.
Okay. So 7 least favorite?
Yeah, probably. Because like here, again, it's got 1 cool starter that I like. It's got 1, 2, 3... and I'm missing 1 4. So it's got like and Mudslowth, 4 Pokemon that I'm like, I love those, like hands down, love them. It just, the normal ones, and then it's got alternates, but 4 is not good enough for it to be for me to be considerate to consider it to be like a good generation.
I feel like they bloated it too much with the Ultra Beasts.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. Like, for example, look at Gen 6. Let's just go real quickly.
Well, they didn't do a lot with that one either because they made the Megas.
I know, but here you go. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you got 11 Pokemon that I consider, okay, these are top tier Pokemon. These are legit. These
you
are...
didn't count Noivern.
Where's Noivern? Oh yeah, Noivern. Yeah. 12. So you got 12 Pokemon, and it's probably a smaller generation.
You'd consider Pangoro a top tier?
It's fun. I'm not a big fighting guy, but when I used them, I was like, haha, I'm kicking ass. But so yeah, so it's just in percentage wise, it's better than 7. 7 only, like, again, only 4 that I was actually excited to use and have in my team, which is not good percentage-wise. So that's why I'm putting this one at the bottom, and why number 6 would be my number 1, because percentage-wise, it's off the charts, percentage-wise.
Oh, I don't know.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 72 Pokemon, supposedly. 72, plus they added the Megas. So you got 72 Pokemon that are new, and out of all of them, 12 I consider to be, like, elites, and you gotta add their evolutions there. So it's a really high percentage, mathematically. Again, there's advantages to having a generation be small, and that's what you can do. And again, you said it yourself. They got the most popular Pokemon here. So
if I was gonna pick a starter from like each typing, Greninja would be my water type out of all of them.
Oh, that's an interesting question. Okay. So who would be the grass and the fire?
Infernape would be the fire.
Okay. That guy.
And Sceptile would be the grass.
Interesting.
I like that all 3 kind of look the same. They got like that similar, like, fast, and all 3 of them are really fast. They're all kind of ninjas.
Yeah.
It's got like a cool theme going on, you know?
Yeah. I get it. Listen, I don't hate it. I'm
you
not
dig?
I dig it. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I don't know if I'd pick the same.
Plus, Sceptile has a Mega.
Like, I would not pick a starter from Gen 8 at all.
Way.
I like Decidueye. Decidueye. I like Decidueye a lot as grass. Chestnut is really cool, but doesn't look cool. This one is whatever.
Yeah.
Torterra, I never used them. Don't
Torterra
care.
Really cool. Torterra's a better Venusaur.
Sceptile's cool. Meganium just doesn't compare. Yeah.
Should have gotten a Mega.
Yeah. But I honestly, I'm gonna go with the Decidueye. Why can't I talk?
You can never talk.
Fire. Charizard probably. Yes, I'm gonna go with Charizard. And water is where things get interesting because I really love Blastoise. I really love Feraligatr. Don't care about this one. The Penguin was okay. It looks cool. It's still water, right?
Yeah.
It's very
Marsh
useful.
Stomp is water ground.
I like Samurott. I enjoyed using him.
Samurott.
Greninja. I get it. I don't like that one. I'd go with Feraligatr. I'm a Feraligatr guy. Sticking to it. My boy, Feraligatr.
I hate those patches.
What's wrong with the patches?
Why does he have patches?
Doesn't matter. So anyway, that's it. So that's our rankings of the best Pokemon generations. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you're enjoying playing the game. If you are playing it, I'm going to eventually probably, because I do want to play.
Who's gonna be your starter
for Gen 4?
Yeah.
Damn. It's these ones, right?
Yeah.
I'll go with the Penguin. I like the Penguin. Yeah.
So Water Steel. Who do you think is gonna be your team?
Okay. All right.
I can tell you my team when I play it.
Penguin.
Okay.
This dinosaur thing.
I think it's pure rock.
This dinosaur thing.
Sure.
The Groudon. Lucario.
Garchomp.
Sorry. Garchomp. Lucario.
Okay.
What? How many do I have there?
Okay, so you have Fighting Steel. So you're gonna repeat Steel?
Yes.
Okay. I thought you said you didn't like fighting.
Lucario is just cool.
All right.
I like foxes too.
So you got 4?
Yeah, I need a flying.
He's not a fox. He's a dog.
He looks like a fox.
He's an Anubis.
I like dogs. Glaceon. I want to use Glaceon, but I already have the Penguin, so I'd probably go with the Leafeon. Okay. And I'm missing one, right?
Yeah.
I need a flying. Where's a good flying here?
Togekiss is the best one.
Really?
Well, it's one of the best Pokemon in the gen, and it would be a fairy flying. Then so that would be enough for any dragon.
Yeah, so I'd probably take Togekiss, and that would balance out my team.
Plus, I kind of love the evolution of Togepi.
Like a loser?
Literally the shittiest Pokemon you can imagine to one of the most...
the most disappointing. Everybody waiting for a stupid egg to hatch, and it doesn't even hatch.
Turns into an egg Pokemon.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit, but yeah.
The ones I had in my original team was Infernape, Luxray, Driftbloom, Lopunny.
I might switch the dinosaur one for this one. That's electric, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because awesome. I need an electric one. So yeah, it's probably gonna be my team.
Yeah. And what's my 5th? I think it was either Weavile Or Frostlass is also really cool. It's Ice Ghost.
Interesting. Ah, shit. This chick's also pretty cool.
Weavile, yeah.
Oh well, whatever. Already picked. I already have, and I'm starting with water, so.
I think I had Roserade, which is grass poison.
Interesting. All right, so that's it. As always, any comments, questions, or suggestions, you can find me at Super Dario World on YouTube and on Twitch Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, streaming at 10 a.m. Any comments, questions, suggestions? I'm confused. I'm burned out. No. If you want to send me something privately, you can do that on Instagram at Super Dario World and at DarioSDW. As always, like, subscribe. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out. Eric, stop being weird. As always, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again next time.